Assalamualaikum students. As you know, today we read about the chapter, a new chapter that is about the ship, and we have started from the sixth paragraph, which is Mr. Pickering is an interesting man. He told me a lot of things about his country. England is a nice place, he said. My father proceeded to tell us everything Mr. Pickering had told him about England. Now the girl Annie and his father has come back to their cabin, and now they are sharing whatever they heard from their fellow passenger. And the father was very excited, and he was telling everything about the England. And the mother was very excited as well. She was interested in all things, even about the cutlery they used. There were forks and knives of various size to be used for different purposes. The napkin had to be placed in a certain way and the glasses in a certain position. But Annie couldn't care. She, as she said that they used chopstick bowls and spoons at home, and that was all. So she was not interested at all about the informations about the things in England. Mother thought that everything father said was simply wonderful. She could, you will love it there, Annie. And she tried to pacify Annie. My name is Ling, I practically shouted. Then I stormed out of the cabin and went to the deck. I found a quiet corner so I could be alone. I sat on the floor of the deck, buried my face in my hands, and wept. And when her mother when her mother called her Annie, that was enough for her. So she became annoyed, and she practically shouted that her name was not Annie but Ling. And then she went to the deck and sat in a corner, and she started to cry. She was missing her grandma, Ahma, and It's only been 3 days, but she started missing everything about her. Her cooking, her hugs, and even her nagging. Ahma tried to look happy for us, but I knew she was heartbroken. She was sad that we were leaving the country. I thought about the school and my best friend Ting Ting. So the best friend name of Annie Orling was Ting Ting. What was she doing now? Did she miss me? I thought how much I wanted to go home. The tear would not stop flowing. Then she heard someone asking, are you all right? I looked up and saw a young girl about her age, standing about a foot away. She looked at me shyly with her hands behind her back. So that's all the chapter. And now the level 1. Where was the writer traveling to? The writer was traveling to England. Why do you think the writer and her family were making their trip to England? They were migrating there. They were migrating. Why do you think that writer's parent gave her an English name? So it would be easier for her to fit in an English country. How does the writer tell that there are other immigrants the ship on board the ship? So she saw lots of passengers like them are on the deck. Who does the writer miss? Writer misses her grandma. Now I will upload the answers of level 2 as well. And now let's have a look into the words meaning of this chapter. The words meaning. The first one is struck up, that is sorted, started. Halting, slow and hesitant. Formulate, to think. Limitation, curbs one's ability. Motion, that means signal. Intrigued, to be fascinated by someone or something. Stormed, to move out in angry way. Drifted, to move toward. Now you can see the section B as well. Match the following expression. Use the passage to their meaning. Half a world away, which means very far away. Kept a world away, which means to work around something. Get past, that means get past means to make suitable. Fit in is the to make suitable, and could not care less is to shun the company of others. No, could not care less is not bother about something at all. And get past means to shun the company of others. Get past means to shun the company of others. Okay. Now in the next page you can see C section and exercise C you have to do in your homework. That's all for today, students. Hope you have enjoyed the lesson. We will meet again with our next lesson. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Till then.